Hello, my Hydrow friends. Buffy Williams here on the Charles River. We are doing a 15-minute sweat today. It's gonna be a good one. Let's look at those metrics on your screen. First, bottom left corner, you will see slash per 500 meters. That is your split number. That is how fast you are moving. You want to see that split number go down. You need to push back faster with the legs. Follow that with the hips, back and arms. Next to that number is S/M, strokes per minute. How quickly you are moving up and down your slide. Today, we are going to see rhythm numbers between 20 and 26. Okay? Are we ready? Let's kick off this 15-minute sweat right here. And guess what? We are not wasting any time. We are getting right into it. I am breaking this 15 minutes into 3 5s. That's right. And if you did the math right, you'll realize from breaking it up into 3 5s, there's no time for any rest. We are on the entire time. Yes, pushing the threshold, my friends. We are sitting for this first 5 minutes. It's broken up into 2.5 bits, okay? First 2.5, we're sitting at 20. Yes, and if you're following me, you're there, and it's looking solid. Nice. There you go. Now I have to ask you, why did you sit on your Hydrow today? Contemplate that question. What made you sit down? Take this 15-minute sweat session with me. I hope you're saying, well, Buffy, it was your smile. It enticed me. Or maybe you might even just say, it's what I do. It's automatic. I don't even think about it. It's a habit. That's a pretty awesome habit to have. Awesome work, you guys. I feel everybody's reason that they sit on that Hydrow is slightly different, right? Maybe you're pursuing something, an athletic pursuit. Maybe you have a health challenge you're working through and you need to make healthier choices. Maybe you have kiddos you want to keep up with. Perhaps, again, it's as simple as it's a habitual thing and you feel a little off if you don't sit on that Hydrow. Whatever it is, I'm grateful that you decided to join me here today. We are gonna shift for the next 2.5 minutes to 22 right here to really think about driving those legs back. Yes, that's it. We're there. Good job. Connect those heels to the footboard. You know, when you stand up from a chair, if you don't plant the full heels, you're up on your toes, you fall forward, right? So let's make sure we press those heels flat into the footboards before we really push with the legs. Yeah, that's right. Seeing the split you want to see, making the moves on the leaderboard you want to see. Good stuff. Well, I certainly know my reason for working out has evolved over the years. You know, in my teens, I essentially just did what coaches told me to do because I just wanted to do well. Every team that I was a part of. Okay, well, coach says to do this. Let's do it. And then that evolved in my 20s and early 30s, having my athletic pursuit, you know, chasing dreams on the international level, all of a sudden was about being as fast as I could be. As fast as I could be in the world. Which then evolved in my late 30s through my 40s to being, you know what? I just want to be fit and healthy so I can run around with my kids. The drop of a hat, whatever they want to do, I am fit enough to do. And I don't know, maybe your journey with working out has evolved too over the years. We're sitting solid for 5 more seconds before we transition to 20, right here. Now, this next 5 minutes is gonna be broken up into 1 minute and 40-second segments, okay? Our first minute and 40 sitting here at rhythm 20. Yes, nailed it. Well done. Let's really think as we transition back down to this lower rhythm number, holding the legs down at the finish and swinging. Hold and swing. Hold and swing. Yes. Good job. Now, the other thing that's kind of become a little bit of a motivating factor into my working out, the last couple of years since I joined Hydrow, is making sure I'm fit enough to bring you guys good workouts. Workouts that are fun, workouts that are hard, push you to different limits, right? It's all part of why I am working out now too. And I've found some really inspirational stories from our members that I would like to highlight. It gives me the motivation to work out. But not before we transition to 22 for the next minute and 40 seconds. That's it, we're there. Well done. So yeah, I have a handful of stories that have really touched me. And there's probably another handful out there that I could talk about, but maybe it resonates with you and why you are sitting down on your Hydrow today. One gentleman talked about how his doctor wanted him to become insulin dependent because he was pre-diabetic. You know, he was not feeling that at all. He's like, give me a few months to make some changes in my life. So he changed his eating. He bought a Hydrow, and guess what? His insulin levels steadied. He became a healthier version of him that was in control of his health. So amazing. Riding out this 22 for 5 more seconds before we go up to 24. Here we go. Well done. We're gonna sit at this right through to the 5 minutes to go mark. Well done. Let's think about pulling those elbows right through to the finish. Through the body. That's it. You're with me. Seeing that split. You want to see, push it. Working that threshold. Good job. Another story was about a mom, a new mom. All of a sudden, she felt a little stuck at home with her newborn. She didn't have the freedom to go to the gym, so she bought a Hydrow, visited many destinations, rowing around the world. She felt like it was being exotic at home, like she took these trips without having to go on any. That habit that she created with the Hydrow evolved into another pre-pregnancy journey on the Hydrow, shifting here to 20. There we go. Now, what do we have? We have 75 seconds per rhythm number here. Sitting at 20 to start off before we bump it up. This mom rode through another pregnancy, had another child, and then all of a sudden it evolved into her two kiddos watching her, being inspired by their mom working out. You know, being a healthy role model for her kids. Keep pushing here, my friends. At this 20, we have 15 more seconds. Keep the core engaged. It's connecting the handle to the footboards. Pressing, bumping it up to 22 right here. That's it. We're on. Nice shift. With that shift, the split comes down. We use the rate to bring that split down. That's it. Nice work. Another really heartwarming story about a Hydrow member. They lost several members of their immediate family, parents, brother, husband, and they found Hydrow, became her community. And even though some days was all she could do to get out of bed, she committed to sitting on that Hydrow and became her lifeline through some real dark moments. That is what the community is about, right? We are gonna bring this up to 24 for the next minute and 15 seconds. Nice. Good job. We're there. Looking solid. Strong. Confident. Nice. Another member had a heart surgery, and they came back and with confidence from the doctor that they could start back on the Hydrow, they began their recovery process. Smooth. It was so smooth. There we go. 15 more seconds here. At 24, before we bump it to our final 75 seconds at 26. Let's go. Right here. Yes. You're on it. There we go. taking that corner with me at rhythm 26. Driving the legs back, driving the legs at the hips, pry the hips. That's it. Lastly, at the arms. Yes. Come on, my friends. 30 seconds left. Drop that split at this rhythm number. Lastly, my personal favorite member story. A dad, terribly out of shape, committed to regaining his health, doing so on the Hydrow, running a race with his daughter. Yes, my friends, whatever motivates you, whatever you choose to motivate you to get on your Hydrow, I am forever grateful that you would choose to work out with me. Thank you for joining in. I'm Buffy from the Charles.